So I wanted to just share a little bit of the dog's morning routine with y'all. You know, Kara and myself just got home from the gym where we don't bring the dogs every day to the gym, but we like to a couple times a week. And today is one of those days. So right now I'm cooking, or not cooking, I'm preparing their breakfast. Oh, and I also am putting them on a new flea tick medication. As you guys know, they're using Simparica Trio, and my holistic vet had some things to say about some research behind that, so I took them off that, and later on I'll share exactly what. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you like these types of videos where I'm just, you know, chatting with y'all, kind of like a long vlog. And right now, like I said, I'm preparing their breakfast. Justice is easy because he did not eat his beef last night. And I'm pretty hard on the dogs. He's not getting anything else but this beef. If he doesn't eat it, it's his dinner. If he doesn't eat tonight, it's his breakfast tomorrow. He will eventually eat it. So the boys love playing tug with this, so I'm gonna throw it to him. Bruce, okay, ready? Here you go, somebody get it. You guys can play with that while I prep your breakfast. And as you guys know, part of a healthy raw diet is organ meat. So every single meal consists of organ. I will give Justice some liver today, just because it's like nature's vitamin. There's so many vitamins in liver. It's super high in vitamin A. I think it's probably one of the highest foods in vitamin A, actually. And when you feed a raw diet, like liver should be part of every single meal. So he will get liver, but that's the only extra he's getting. And I'll show you, you know what? You've seen the raw diet. Let me show you the supplement routine. Raw diet, we go through so many paper towels and napkins because you always got to stay clean. Let me show you their sup routine, because no matter how well you feed your dogs in the raw diet, I just like to make sure I cover all my bases. So I'm going to put Bruce's sups on a paper plate. So we are huge on joint care. Under here's all their sups. So joint care. I use the New Joint DS. You can find it linked in the description box below. Check it out. We've been using this brand for over 6 years. Bruce likes the taste of it a lot. He just came over here. Want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, you like this, huh? You like your wafers. So I give Bruce between 2 and 4 of these because I get the double strength. Because of his back, I end up giving him 4. I'll give Justice 2. And also from New Vet, the Canine New Vet Plus, which basically it's like your daily multivitamin. If you guys like this hat, you can check out the description box. All my merch is down there as well. So they get that every single day. We also got a couple things for Bruce that we give him. Let me find it here. Our holistic vet basically has him take a mineral powder. I give it to both dogs. I get it from the vet. It's called RX Vitamins. Something called back support for Bruce. It helps with just pain management. It's a holistic way of not having to put him on pharmaceuticals. And he's still dealing with those kidney stones since March, so concentrated crystal stone. So I just basically scoop it all out. I'll show you when I'm done here in a second. I put it on a paper plate, and then I'll show you how I get him to eat it. There's a couple different tricks to make sure he eats it. We'll either spread butter on the plate, and what I use is a grass-fed organic butter. It's, bro, chill. I should grab it for y'all. Find it. Here it is. It's right here. So I'll just spread this on the plate, and then because he likes the taste of it so much, he'll basically end up like licking the whole entire plate and get all those supplements in there. Am I out of focus? No, I'm out of focus. So that's that. And the guys had such a good time at the gym today. They haven't been to the gym in, Kara, when's the last time they were at the gym? A couple weeks? Yeah. So it's been a couple weeks since they've been at the gym. She was gone for a week, and I was going to a different Crunch Fitness where the dogs are not allowed anymore because of new owners. They banned all dogs from their gym. So we go to Hercules gym with the dogs, and I'm gonna give Justice a couple scoops of this too. So we go to Hercules with the dogs, and it's dog friendly there, and they just get socialization there, and they absolutely love it. They absolutely love going there, and it's just good to get them around other people. And I feel like Justice has really opened Bruce up. I have a lav mic on, so you won't be able to hear Kara. Want to come over here and help me? Yeah. I'll switch the mics. Let me switch the mics out. I'll put on the shotgun mic. Hold up, guys. Justice has the craziest, like, I don't know what you even call it.
His little singing?
His little singing.
Are you going to show him the footage of
the gym?
Of them meeting?
Yeah, I'll have, like, so I'm throwing some footage up right now. And it's just basically me training, and you can just see how mellow Bruce is. So there's footage of me training, and I just put that there just to see, so you guys can see how mellow Bruce is. He literally just sits there and chills while I train on a stay. People can walk up to him and pet him, and he stays. Justice, not the same. Justice is like a little bit antsy, so if he sees someone, he wants to be pet by everyone. And Bruce was over that by 1.5 years, and me and Kara were talking about it, and the dynamic's different because we have a second dog, right? So we have Bruce. We didn't have a second dog when we got Bruce. You're hidden behind me, baby. And Justice is 2 next month, and he's still in that I want to meet everyone.
Yeah.
So you can go now into, the dude he met when I get this together. I can't multitask. I suck at it.
I just want to play off what you were just saying. It is funny that you mentioned that, because Bruce, as much as like Justice brought that back out of him with meeting people, Bruce won't even think twice about getting up to meet someone. Like, he won't think twice about it.
Yeah, he absolutely stays.
And that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, the way you said it sounded like he doesn't even think twice about meeting someone. He'll get up and go.
No, I'm meaning like he's not going to think twice about going off of his command.
No, he won't. He'll stay on command.
Like, he'll look at someone, but his like what's number one to him is like
following
his command. Whereas JJ's like, his body just wiggles so hard he starts. Can they hear that?
They can hear it.
He like literally starts to propel off the ground.
Yeah, like somebody's petting him, and he's gonna stay, and his tail is just like.
Yeah, like his whole body starts wiggling, and like it just like starts to like elevate.
It's hilarious.
Levitate. What's the right word? But yeah, they met someone with good dog energy, and Bruce was so happy about it. After he met him, he ran over to me with this like happy face, like, guess who I met, Mom? So I walked over there with him, and then Bruce like immediately, like the guy was like bending down, and Bruce like sat on his lap and was like facing Jay and I, like just kind of like smiling, sitting on this man's lap that he met for the first time. That is not typical for him.
No, it's that's somebody with really good dog energy.
Yeah.
Somebody that's super comfortable with dogs.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable with dogs, Bruce is comfortable with you. If you're like, is that dog gonna bite me, or is like, if you like have like any weird energy about you, Bruce ain't gonna like you.
Yeah.
He's not gonna attack you, but he's not gonna like you. He's gonna be suspect of you.
Truth.
Dog energy goes so far.
Do you want me to get that?
I got it.
Okay. Oh, cool. I forgot about that camera.
That's why I have that camera over there. You can take this one over there and show them. Show them when I get this.
Okay.
Give them a close up.
Now they're gonna stop.
So that's part of their morning routine, is what Kara just showed you right now. Every morning they play, no matter what. You know, like I was telling them, we don't go to the gym every day with them anymore because we can't bring them to Crunch Fitness, and we like going to Crunch Fitness.
And sometimes it's just more efficient to not have them with us anyways.
Yeah.
If we have stuff to do.
Yeah. People at Hercules are super respectful. And it's not like people aren't respectful if they ask to pet the dog, but at Crunch, like, it was just hard to work out sometimes because everybody wanted to pet the dogs.
Yeah.
Crunch's culture is a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little more of a Crunch. I'm thinking Hercules.
I'm sorry, yeah, Hercules is a different culture.
It's like a little more serious, like lifter, a little older, whereas Crunch I feel like was more like college kids and stuff. So it was just a different dynamic there. Whereas Hercules, like people go there to like get their workout done.
And
you
a
know.
solid lift, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as much socialization between humans
on the floor,
there.
Yeah.
But everybody loves the dogs there. You know, like they bring smiles to so many people's faces.
Yeah.
And Justice, so how we aren't working out together right now. I've told them about your program before. If you checked out my
and my own fitness app.
my drills, like Canine Corso daily drill work video, I talked about your app. I even showed your app.
Did you?
Yeah. So Kara's a trainer in this new app called Grounds by Heidi Summers. So she's one of the trainers in there.
Groundsapp.co. Select me as your trainer.
Yep.
Kick your butt.
So we aren't training together because she's doing that and I'm doing
He's
my own
scared
thing.
of my workout. He doesn't want to get a big old booty.
Her split is upper lower, and I have like body part splits. Like today was back and abs. So.
You go out, babe?
So we took no. He's about to eat.
Okay.
He doesn't need to go out. So we took the dog separately. I had her take Justice just because I work with Justice so much, and like a lot more than she does. So I figured it's good if she takes Justice, so she has Justice on her command, and I'll just take Bruce. And Kara was saying that it seems like they want to be by each other more than they want to be by us.
They did. Like Jason let Bruce over to me at one point, so Bruce came running over to me all happy. But then he ended up just like laying down next to Justice, and it seemed like he felt comforted by that.
Yes. Bruce has been cuddling with Justice a lot lately.
A ton.
So to get Bruce to eat his sups right now.
Very interested in what you're doing.
I have myself slow cooked chicken, so I just took probably not even an ounce and just like mixed it together. That way he'll definitely eat that. It'll probably be the first thing he goes to actually.
Yeah, it will be when there's chicken involved.
Want to show Bruce?
None for JJ?
No. He didn't even eat his dinner.
I gotta butter this man's nose.
Huh?
I gotta butter his nose after.
Yeah, his nose gets cracked from playing with Justice.
Yeah.
No, I was telling them he doesn't get any extras because he didn't use beef.
He didn't.
The only extras I'm giving him is liver because it's so important.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this to Bruce.
Okay.
And I wanted to explain how they can eat together, but he gets his everything first. Pack.
So the way we fed Bruce and Justice for a while, just to kind of, and it worked very well, just to make sure we didn't have any issues to keep the pack hierarchy. We always set Bruce's food down first, and we set it down separately, so they're not eating right next to each other. It doesn't get confusing because sometimes they do have multiple plates. So Bruce's is always on this side of the counter. I think I established that actually, and it seemed to work very well. And then Justice gets his food second. Do you notice sometimes that Bruce will wait for Justice to eat first, and he'll just watch him, and then Bruce will eat his food, or vice versa. Justice won't eat until he sees Bruce eat all of his food. That's not the norm. Typically, if they're gonna eat, they both just eat and they don't worry about each other. But there are the times that I've noticed that one of them will sit back and wait for the other one to eat, just to make sure that they eat, and then the other one will eat.
Eat all the sups.
Of course he did. He had his chicken on there.
He did.
JJ's not eating. He's too excited right now. It's one of those things I can call it sometimes, and so can Jason, like the mornings that we know one of them's not going to eat. And this is one of those mornings that JJ is more excited about all the play he had, the socialization. He doesn't have any high reward food on his plate.
Bruce may not even eat. He just wanted to eat his sups. Bruce,
yeah,
go eat.
I think they really had a good time this morning. And sometimes, honestly, when you do more for your dog and stimulate them, they're like, meh. I don't need my food. I just kind of want to relax now. That's what I get from it.
I was telling them we switched off some Empirica Trio because Nicole was saying, our
Yeah.
vet, Dr. Kaiser was saying that it can cause neurological issues.
Yeah.
And if you ask, like if you read about it, you have to kind of dig deep to find stuff about that. So she uses Canine Advantix 2. So for Bruce's size and Justice's size, we have these guys. It was like a pack, so you got to use both of them because they're so big. So we're gonna do this today. We had like 10 ticks.
I'm gonna let Bruce out.
We had about 10 ticks when how we take the dogs in the walk in the canal. We brought them back, and Kara was in the car. She's like, "Look, there's a little spider in my hand." I'm like, "That's not a spider, it's a tick."
I was like, look, a cute little
I'm like, "Get that
spider."
away from me!" I'm like,
And I was
"Oh."
like, actually get it off of me.
So we used the tick mitt, got some ticks off of them with the tick mitt, and then
Yeah.
she went with a flea comb. Flea combs work really well.
Yeah, worked really good.
Brushed the dogs, and probably got a total of 10 ticks.
Yeah, between the two of them.
Between the two of them, it was crazy.
And then I ended up bathing them that night too, just to
Make sure.
Just to make sure if there was any more walking around on them. Number one, I'd rinse them off. Number two, when I bathe them, I really use my fingers to kind of comb through their skin, and just, although I had already been doing that, it was just a double check for me to make sure we washed all the blankets on the couch. Like, we washed everything we could just to make sure
Wash their clothes.
if there was any stragglers, we got them.
And you wouldn't have to necessarily wash your stuff. You just
Yeah.
have to throw it in the
Heat
dryer
treat
for
it.
10 minutes because the heat will kill the ticks.
Yeah.
But since we're going through the process of pulling everything off, it's like you might as well wash it anyways.
Yeah.
So today we'll do this for the dogs, the Canine Advantix 2. And that's basically their morning
That's
routine.
the stuff you squirt on them?
Yep.
Or do they eat it?
No,
Okay.
you squirt it on them.
Their hair always gets a little greasy after that.
Yeah.
And I think after you do that, you're not supposed to bathe them for a few days.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just so that
Once
it...
you just bathed them. Bruce is peeing on his Jolly Ball.
He pees on his Jolly Ball, and then he wonders why when he goes to bite it later, it tastes bad.
He'll like go to bite it and he'll be like, "What?" He's like, "Ugh."
He cracks me up.
So that's their basic morning routine on a day when they go to the gym. And I think because they haven't been in the gym in weeks,
Like that family time.
they're
and
not eating
socialization.
today.
Yeah.
Bruce didn't eat that plate. He only ate his supplements because of the chicken I put on it, the cooked chicken.
Yeah.
Bruce loves cooked chicken. JJ loves cooked chicken. So
So they should be pretty
dinner
set
for
the
easy for you.
morning.
Like I said, I was telling them earlier, I'm hard on the dogs. Like, if Justice doesn't need his food, it's his dinner. If he doesn't eat his dinner, it's his breakfast. If he doesn't eat it for breakfast, it's his dinner. Like, he will literally just keep getting the same plate till he eats it. And then he's starving.
Yeah.
And he will eat eventually.
Dogs will eat when they need to.
They will.
You run the house, not the dogs.
What's that?
I said you run the house, not the dogs. I'm telling these people.
Oh, exactly.
You know.
It's one thing if you have like a puppy that's like
Growing.
growing and it's
I
like
mean, I guess JJ's still growing, but not
but
the
not
same level.
I'd
He's
say like the first like
plateaued.
6 months, right? The first 6 months when it's like insane
Oh
growth.
my god. Remember when JJ, like, we got him home, and I think they were used to feeding them like early in the morning. And I remember one of the first mornings bringing him out, and he literally came into the kitchen and cried.
He wanted food.
I was like, is he already asking for food? Yeah, he wanted food. He was used to it. I think maybe they were, you know, as a puppy, they were feeding a few times a day, and I think they started really early in the morning.
So, well, I can't touch the camera. I have meat hands. So
Sorry.
we use. Want to pick it up?
This? Yeah.
The camera.
Oh, the camera. Yeah.
So we do this. Show this. Come over here. Show this. There we go. This is what we get for Bruce and Justice, 80-20
Yeah, it's not
beef.
focusing.
That's fine. We get them 80-20 beef because you're too close. And it is, how much a pound? $3.69 a pound from Wegmans, which is like cheaper than Walmart. And then to make it not nasty, it's weird because a lot of the dogs will eat better if it's like semi-frozen.
They love it semi-frozen.
They love it semi-frozen, and it's not just these guys. I hear it from other people too.
Yeah.
So to make it not get sloppy, like I said, we go through a lot of paper towels in this house feeding raw. We wrap like any ground meat Even their chicken, we'll wrap it in paper towels and store it. And it absorbs like the blood.
You could already see that on the bottom that it was absorbing it.
Yep, and it won't get all like, it'll stay nice and like together, and it won't get all like super sloppy and gross. And we just store it in these Tupperware containers. So that's how we do that. And I'm gonna show them the bottom of the fridge. We have like, we took out one of these guys, and this is where we put their food. Like these two shelves is the food for the dogs. They have a little bit of their greens here. JJ's food, chicken. We got enough food, right, for the night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's an open. We always make sure we've got like an open pack of chicken and an open pack of beef at least.
It messes up.
We have all the liver in the freezer. Livers, and then we also have some frozen salmon.
Yeah, they need some frozen salmon. It's been a bit.
You want a different? Well,
No, because JJ didn't eat, so he needs to eat that before he gets anything.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing. Is like
It takes like a day.
timing food is hard if they start skipping meals. Like we defrosted chicken, or we started to defrost chicken, and then JJ skipped a meal.
Yeah.
So if he skips it again tonight, that's where you can run into issues. If they're eating consistently, no problems. Oh, but yeah. So don't give in to your dogs that we're talking about when they're being picky. They won't die. They will not let themselves starve to death. But the issue is when it's a puppy and it's picky. But it's like a double-edged sword because you need that puppy to eat. Mm-hmm. But now you're teaching it, if you don't eat this food, I'm going to give you something else. Or if you don't eat this food, I'm going to put something tasty on top.
And Corsos are so smart. They pick up on that quick.
And that's such an impressionable age.
Yeah.
So it's like that fine line. The best thing you can do to that if you're feeding raws, don't be feeding the same meal every meal. Like switch up your meats.
Yeah.
Once your dog's used to certain meats, you can't just throw them everything under the sun right away.
It's fine. It's such a fine like science too with all that because it took us a while to really understand when to put things in the fridge, when to defrost it, how much to put in there. Like Jason said, it depends on how much they ate. I think we've really nailed it for the most part.
I think so too.
With like getting variety, but also not wasting anything. So.
We've definitely wasted less since getting Justice because Bruce will eat it.
Yeah. One or the other is going to eat it usually.
Yep. When I thought that was Bruce at first. It's getting really hard to tell the dogs apart.
Seriously is.
Justice's head seems like it's growing. I have no clue how much he weighs. Like no clue.
This is one of those mornings where it's a cool fall morning here in New York. So.
Ooh, the sun came out finally.
The sun came out a little bit. Bruce loves just laying in the yard on a crispy fall day, and
You mind taking them outside?
And showing them.
Just take them outside. Kara's gonna take you outside. If I don't see you, I don't see you. Peace. I might see you though.
Hey, handsome. So because I came out, they're gonna think I'm out here wanting to play with them, but they have played a lot this morning, you guys. They played a lot. So it's like just so nice out. Well, it's a little bright, isn't she?
Yeah.
Beautiful fall day, nice breeze. Bruce loves the breeze. He likes just laying in the yard. JJ will entertain himself with a toy. And then Bruce, we honestly, Jason's got a funny reel where Bruce knocks all the cushions off the couch because Bruce just prefers laying on the wicker.
Hey, what flavor coffee?
I think it itches him.
What's that?
I think he likes laying on the wicker because he can kind of like itch his bum on the couch.
I think so too. What flavor of Ghost do you want in your coffee?
Nutter butter.
Nutter butter. Do you want MCT oil?
You want clear? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so a little couch time. Alright, he's so loving with me right now. Bruce is always loving with me, but because I traveled and was gone, again, Bruce is like keeping close tabs on me. More interested in me and... Ooh, this table's a little rocky. It is crispy out. I like it. Hi, Justice. Hi. Go get your ball. Get him hyped up, huh? Get the energy out, because we gotta head out to an appointment, don't we, Bruce? Not you, me and Dad. Justice will just entertain himself with that ball all morning. How beautiful that is. You can see the leaves reflecting in the table. Just let them enjoy their fall crispy morning out here. What are you doing? And this is their magic water bowl that literally both dogs will request us to fill up. They just enjoy drinking water outside better, so if you, for some reason, notice your dog's not drinking well, what are you doing, Justice? Maybe see if they want an outdoor water bowl, because these dogs love it. Where are you guys going? No one's here. I don't think.
So we got coffees. Cheers to coffees.
Oh, B-Dub's
You want
coming.
to tell them what it is?
Ghost protein Nutter Butter with Starbucks cold brew, unsweetened almond milk, and a little bit of creamer, 1 serving of creamer, MCT oil.
There you go. You guys want to play? Want to play? Here you go. Now Bruce won't run after it. He knows better. He knows he can't catch Justice.
What he will do is get your attention while JJ's gone.
He will. So I kind of I'm very careful so they don't run into each other, and I have to be aware of their different play levels. So I'll do this with him. I'll pet Bruce, play with him. I'll play with this flirt pole sometimes. Drop. And this is good because this will tire out Justice. So then if he plays with Bruce, Bruce, come here. Come here. Come here. Drop Justice. Almost got hit in the face because Justice is hoppy. So it's like I've learned how to manage both dogs at the same time. Drop. Dude's crazy.
He doesn't think twice about it.
He won't stop. He won't stop. Drop. So I just keep Justice preoccupied. Like my Bruce. Hey, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, I love you too, buddy. Justice, get it. Let me see it. Bring it over here, buddy. Justice, get your ball. Get the ball. Justice, go get it. Let's see. Come here. You'll get the ball. You want me to throw it to you or not? I ain't going for it. You bring it to me. Oh, Bruce peed on it.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, it tastes funny.
He's like, I don't like
it. It tastes funny.
We don't want it.
Isn't their tree pretty?
So pretty.
It's like our fall tree. It's a nice day out. It's a fall day.
It is very much a fall day.
What you want, huh? What you want? He doesn't know what he wants. So this is kind of like, this is definitely like their typical routine. There's a little bit of morning play. Everything's very front loaded in our days with the dogs especially. Play, some socialization. We try to do everything early. Midday they just mellow out, and it's just kind of how we raise them. So when you raise a dog, it's like you're training them, right? So Carrie used to have a job where she'd have to go 9 to 5. So they'd be mellow all day after like an activity like this for the most part. They may have a burst around 2 or 3, but then around 6 o'clock at night before they get fed, they want to play together and have some activity. What you smelling?
Over here?
What you smelling, huh? What you smelling? Yeah.
No, good boy, Bruce.
So big dog lifestyle. It's a lot of work. People don't realize. People don't realize. Do you like Kara's hat? Look at that beanie. I have to borrow that Buff Bunny beanie. People don't realize like how much owning a big dog is. You've had dogs since you were born. Like, just like me, I've had a dog since I was born.
Yeah.
And it is not the same.
No, I mean, look, this dog's hands are as big as mine. You're just as big. Huh, Bags? Yeah.
And it's worth all the work.
For sure.
It's worth all the work and all the effort.
JJ's cool.
He does entertain himself. Is somebody here? Yeah. Bruce, there's literally nobody here. There's nobody here. Should I have him check it out? Sure. There's nobody here, bro. Okay. See? Fake news, bro. Fake news. Maybe you heard the wind or something. Maybe you heard the wind or something. In, gate. See? Nobody, buddy. I appreciate your guarding the property, but there's nobody there. I don't want that ball either, dude. So now we're just gonna go back in the house. We should build something instead of like this crap. I'd love to build something, but that's costly. Take my coffee. See what my beautiful wife's up to. And then I gotta go to the doctor. Oh, we gotta leave for the doctor, huh, babe? I have to go to the Lyme doctor right now. I have a checkup with her. So thanks for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Let me know if you like these videos. Hopefully you do. You know, just kind of bring you into our lives a little bit more. Right? Just
yeah.
like, kind of just like, I don't know how to describe these videos.
Just
like,
to hang out. It's like a hangout.
Hang out with us.
Relaxing, like chill, maybe learn a couple things, but maybe it's just like a comfort to you. Maybe you watch this when you go to bed at night because you get sleep anxiety like myself. So maybe you just like
sleep anxiety too.
Calm down and mellow out, you know?
Yeah. Where'd Justice go? I think he's like got bored of waiting and went back outside.
Probably.
Alright guys, appreciate everything. Peace.
Justice. Do you smell that, Bruce?
Justice. Justice, stay. Stay. Justice, okay. Let's see Mom.